just my heart, just my determination, just my willingness to want to play. I'm a big believer that size doesn't matter, position doesn't matter. If you're a basketball player, you're a basketball player.
This morning I have two guys behind me who talking about you and say, how can this be one of the greatest center in EuroLeague at that height? How could you explain that?
Honestly, I wish I could. I mean, then I would, write the recipe down and try to create another version. But I think a lot of it was just just my heart, just my determination, just my willingness to want to play. I'm a big believer that size doesn't matter, position doesn't matter. If you're a basketball player, you're a basketball player. And for me, that's how I approach, and that's how I try to play every time I was on the floor. Didn't matter the size, didn't matter who I was going against. I was trying to give my best effort to help my team win, and that's all that matters to me.
What are your feeling about this event? Growing and growing, a lot of prospects. Is a very, very nice event. What are your feeling about that?
I mean, it's a great event. I mean, it's special. I mean, for these kids, to be, 15, 16, 17 years old and, to be young prospects and to have this opportunity to play against, not only with NBA coaches and in front of NBA personnel, but also to play against different players and different prospects from all over the world. I think it's truly special. I mean, it's a great basketball event. I think it's a great event for the players to get better. And I'm truly excited and also truly honored to actually be able to take a part of it.
I want to share you two moments with you and Niccolò Melli.
Yeah.
At the end of the last season, Niccolò gives to you the trophy for lifting up, and probably he knows something.
Yeah.
After that, after the winning of the EuroLeague, there was an incredible he hug with you and Niccolò. What about your relationship with him and these two situations?
We have a special bond. We have a special bond together. Me and him, I was his driver to all the games going to and from the Forum usually. So me and him, shared a lot of conversations, a lot of different moments. He's somebody, a player, a person I respect. We have the story that, when he started out in Reggio Emilia when he was 16, that was my very first season, professional season. So both our first professional season were, together, even though we were kind of rivals. So somebody I respect, somebody I love, somebody I truly admire, and I was just excited for him in that moment that he was able to win that title, win the championship, and then more importantly that he was able to win it with his family there, which I think it makes it even more special. It's a different feeling, it's a different emotion when you have your kids there, when you have your wife, when you have the people that are close to you to be able to share those special memories. So for me, I think for him that was the icing on the cake.
I asked the same question to Chacho this afternoon. You have a special relationship with him too. What makes him so special?
Chacho, that's my point guard.
Easily.
Me and him have a really great connection. I think off the floor. Because I think a lot of us we kind of went through similar things. We share similar likes and similar things. We have great conversations. We like good food and good wine and having a good time. But I think we also take our job very seriously on the basketball court. So he's, like I said, I think he's one of my closest friends, or one of the friends that I enjoy talking with, enjoying hanging with the most. I mean, we and him got a chance to spend a lot of time over this past 3 weeks together. So, like I said, I enjoyed hanging with him, and I enjoyed continuing to build our relationship together.
What do you think about the expansion of EuroLeague to 20 teams?
I think it's going to be challenging. It's going to be challenging for the teams, especially with the teams that have limited resources. But I think it's something that's needed to help grow the game of EuroLeague, help expand the game of EuroLeague in different regions and different parts. And I think it's going to make the game even more competitive, make it even more of a better product, because it's going to force teams to grow. It's going to force teams to get better. It's going to force teams to look at basketball a different way. So anytime you do something different, it's going to force you to hopefully get better. So I think it's something positive for the league, expanding in a new region in Dubai. bringing back, welcome in a new team in Hapoel Tel Aviv, and then bringing back a team that's kind of, been back and forth for the last few years in Valencia. And I think it also gives some stability to the other teams to know that, that there are going to be 20 teams in there. Like I said, it's going to open the door for many more games and many more possibilities for the fans and for the players. I mean, the players like games, right?
Yeah, absolutely.
So hopefully for the players it means more games and less practices.
Good point.
Yeah.
And what are your goals for the future, for the next 2 or 3 years? Do you want to be a coach? Do you want to be a coach in Europe, in the NBA? What are your goals?
I've learned early on that you can't necessarily just kind of pigeonhole yourself to one thing, right? For me, like, my main goal is just to learn as much as I possibly can in this game of basketball. Try to find where I can have as much value as I possibly can, for a team or organization. Try to help the players as much and try to be a supportive role for the young players and for the upcoming players. I think I've been able to accomplish a lot and experience a lot, and I've learned a lot. So if I'm able to kind of, pass down that knowledge the same way that the people before me passed that knowledge to me, that's my only goal right now. And whether that's, a coach or general manager or whatever role that is, then I'm fine with that.
We've interviewed the development coach of the Olimpia Milano last week, and they say the name of Kyle Hines and Chacho Rodriguez still live in the forum, in our gym. Do you feel that? Do you feel you have left something to Olimpia despite your retirement?
Yeah, I mean, Olympia is home. Milano is home. I was able to, be there a couple of days this week and watch the junior team, in Abu Dhabi. So, I mean, it's home for me. I think I was able to, along with Chacho, along with Gigi, along with, so many other players, to have so many great memories there, and also, build, a special relationship and a special connection with the team, with the club, and with the fans. So for me, like, that'll forever be home, and whatever I can possibly do to continue the legacy and continue the excellence of the club, and I'm always looking to do that.
Thank you so much.